Well, sitting in the tent here, trying to wait out some of this rain. I got everything packed up except my sleeping mat. Some of the rain snuck underneath the tent back over there. So the bottom of the sleeping mat is probably a little damp. So I'll pack that in my bag last. Yeah, I was kind of hoping to wait out some of this rain, but like I say, got everything else packed up, more or less ready to go. So I guess I'll be on the phone today. Got to climb right off the bat. It's only like 1,100 feet, something like that, and it's pretty gradual. It's over like a little bit more than 2 miles. Then after that, it's downhill. It looks like there's a couple steep areas, but for the most part, the terrain looks kind of cruisy, New England cruisy, which is definitely its own entity. Yeah, just kind of waiting for a little bit of a break here. I already had breakfast and everything. I had my coffee. Had a pretty good breakfast. Did a complete cookie, a package of Pop-Tarts, a breakfast essential with some dehydrated whole milk. Thanks for the resupply, honey. Love you. Yeah, some 3 cups of coffee basically. Just put 3 packets into my mug. But other than that, just kind of hoping things will chill out here for a little bit. In the meantime, you know, just maybe watch some stuff I downloaded on Netflix and wait for a break. And when I get a break, I'll make my move and get the rest of this packed up and get ready to go. Unexpected rain today. It's supposed to be tomorrow and Tuesday, but you know, I don't know how people can live up in New England. It's like the weather up here sucks. It really does. It sucks. Holy cow. Move, people. Go someplace with good weather. Don't come to Colorado. We don't have any room left, though. You can go to California, but there's no room left in Colorado. Oh, we got time, so let me show you my trail snacks. This is what I carry in my fanny pack in addition to other things. So just got a little granola bar, definitely Snickers. Yeah, keeps you satisfied. Yeah, definitely good trail food right there. A couple of meat sticks, which these are the Kroger brand that you can also get at King Super. Tastes so much better than Slim Jims. I'm a big fruit snacks fan. In addition to they taste good, they do have some decent vitamin values. I just had a Starburst laying around. But this right here, I have found this to be the best protein bar out there. I've actually gotten to the point where I can feel where I'm running out of juice. I mean, it's almost like someone flips a switch. And I'm like, okay, calories are gone. This right here, eat one of those, and really is very surprising how you can almost feel immediately this take effect. Really good. Can't say enough about these. 350 calories there. But almost gives you everything that you need. There are a lot of carbs, 40 grams, 20 grams of protein. So, yeah, this really does the trick when you start hitting zero there on the fuel, and definitely gets you going. So whenever I find those, I definitely grab them up. All right, waited as long as I wanted to. We're gonna get started out here. Wonderful, wonderful. Seen a lot of people walking past here lately. Don't know where they camped out last night. You know, unless they just, you know, picked a spot on the side of the trail. So we'll get started with this little climb today. We'll go from there. Time is it's 8 something. 8:28, so a little bit of a late start. But, whatever. Got all day. Wow, this is fantastic. I've been walking on this for about a half mile or so. This is all granite. Or, well, I should just say stone. I don't know what kind it is. But it's like hiking on a sidewalk. Yeah, an occasional puddle. But, yeah, this is it's got nice texture to it, so you can grip very well. And, yeah, it's like I'm walking on a sidewalk. I feel like, I'm going to elementary school in the rain here. Wow. This is so much better than, a lot of stuff we saw in New Hampshire. This is really cool. You get a little spots like this, it's no big deal. But great traction. Awesome. So here's what we got going on. This is actually a bad weather bypass trail to go around the summit. In my experience on the AT, if there's a bypass trail for bad weather, there's a good reason for it. I know I'm not going to get any views up the summit. I don't know what kind of trail lies ahead of me, but if they got a bypass trail because of weather, it's a good reason for it. And I don't know, what do you think? Do we have good weather today or bad weather? I'm going with bad. So I'm going to take this bypass trail. This keeps you down at a little bit of a lower elevation. Like I said, I don't know what sort of climbing is ahead and stuff like that, and I'd rather err on the side of caution. So if you think I'm a chicken shit because of that, so be it. Call me a chicken shit in the comments. I'm just trying to be smart about this because I've got 130 miles left. Whew. Starting to think I made the smart choice by taking this bypass. We're definitely in the clouds now. So the pinnacle is probably about 200 feet above us. And just remember a few days ago on the Bigelows, it looked like this until you get up closer to the top. I know we're not going to be at 4,000 feet, but regardless. Not like I was going to have some stupendous view up there. Oh, look, we got a grouse in front of us. Hi. Hey there. They are pretty fearless. Let's see if I can steady this a little bit better. Hi there. I know, hi. If I had some bird food, I'd give it to you. Hi. Alright, I've got to go this way, I'm sorry. But if you let me, I'll just go like around you. It's okay. It's okay. You're so pretty. You are so pretty. Yes, you are. Oh, we got a friend. We have a friend. There's two of you. Oh, that is so awesome. Yes, you're both very pretty. I know. Oh, man. Sweat dripping in my eyes. All right, but I've got to go around you, okay? I don't mean you any harm. You already let me get a lot closer, though. Sorry, guys, I suck with my phone. I'm about 10 feet away from the first one. Okay, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Now you're both coming out. Okay, I've got to go around this way. There you go. I'm going to pass by you. I'm about 6 feet away. Look at that. Okay, all right. Okay, you guys are awesome. Holy cow, you see how close I got? Wow, these things are so trusting. I tell you, it is a total shit day for weather. But as bizarre as it might sound, I am loving it. I'm having a great time. I don't know why. I just am. Getting rained on, hiking through a freaking cloud. Total mess. Total mess. Total shit weather. Look at this. This sucks. But I'm having a blast. I don't know, maybe I've been out here too long. Oh, wow. So anyway, yeah, I'm back on the AT. I'm off the bypass trail. Shortly after this grouse, we got back on the AT. It was only about a half-mile long bypass. And we're starting our descent. So this was the quote climb that I saw for today. Weather permitting and terrain permitting, we might be able to get some good miles in. We shall see. Wonder if we got any service up here. You can take a look. Why do I have a feeling my feet are gonna get wet on this one? All right, wish me luck. Holy shit, dry feet. Cool. All right, moving on. All right, everybody. Still trucking along here. Still raining. Trail has been pretty good so far, you know, except there's some, you know, roots and rocks, you know, things like that are wet. Really nothing major as far as ups and downs. We're going to go down this little hill here. It's just a hill. But it looks like we're going to cross over the creek, river, whatever the heck this is over here, and start hiking on the other side for a while. About 3 miles out from a lean-to, which is, I think, the last lean-to before town. So I'm going to stop in there and eat some food. I've only snacked, and it's 12:30 now. But still feeling pretty good. Don't know how many miles I have in. Probably at least 10. Yeah, probably about 10 miles. Because I'm about 9 miles out from this parking lot. So what I'm looking at is 9 miles up the road. There's a little blue blaze that takes you to a parking lot where you pick up Pleasant Street. And that takes you right into town. It takes you right to Shaw's, actually. And it's funny because one person described the rest of the trail after that parking lot as the most skipped over part of the AT. It's like 2 more miles up the road, 2.5 miles up the road, and then you get to the major road that takes you into town. But you know, Mama didn't raise no dummies. So why I'm going to walk an additional 2 some odd miles just so I can catch a ride back down. And oh man, you got to look at this shit show. Alright, I think my shoes might get a little muddy on this one, so fuck my life. I'll put my phone up. Wish me luck. Well, hey, stopped at the Horseshoe King and lean-to. Got some food in me. Some good proteins, good carbs. And I'm probably less than 5 miles out from town right now. So we are knocking out some miles this afternoon. It's a little ups and downs, stuff like that, but nothing major. Just got to watch out for rocks and the roots. Still kind of raining off and on, but you know, getting some good distance in right now. There's a little up right there. Yeah, feeling good. That nice little rest and refuel did a lot. So, and that place was like 5.7 out from town, or the trailhead near town. So, throwing down some good miles. Gonna make it into town tonight. I'll find a place to stay. I don't have a res at Shaw's or anywhere, but there's enough around there. I'll get a spot. If not, I'll, you know, sleep under a fucking dumpster or something. I don't know. I'll go and hit a cop and get locked up for the night. How about that? I wouldn't do that. I like cops. So that's the plan right now. Wasn't originally thinking about staying at that shelter that lean-to. There's a couple guys in there I don't like. They're very odd. And the one guy, even when I was boiling my water for my ramen, I was doing it right at the edge of the shelter. It was just boiling water. And he's like, "You're not going to cook in here, are you?" And I'm like, "Well, it was raining." And I said, "Yeah, well, I'm not going to cook out there." And he's like, "Well, I don't cook." Then later he's like, "Well, I guess we'll just deal with the mice, haha." And I'm like, "What mice?" I said, "I don't plan on making a mess over here." "Oh, it's the fumes." I said, "The fumes from boiled water?" You know, just one of those jackasses that, you know, has to be right. You know, he's got little man syndrome. He's about like 5'5". But, you know, hey, whatever. You can stay in there with your hetero trail mate and hang out with the mice tonight. Should have dropped some fucking food around there just to make sure. I'm not a dick. Yeah, I am, but I just didn't think of it at the time. Alright. Now, let me pay attention to the trail. Getting a little rooty, a little rocky. Yo, Adrian! Let's not fall and bust our face before Monson. Might end up doing 2 nights there. Resupply box is supposed to be there Tuesday. Today's Sunday. I'm hoping it gets in tomorrow on Monday. Fingers crossed. All the boxes in the past have gotten there early. So watch this one be late. Regardless. You know, whatever. If I need to stay there a day, 2 days, then that's what I'll do. I don't have a choice. And then after that, the 100-acre woods, 100-mile wilderness. All right, let's start banging out some more miles. Doing what you can for YouTube. Yeah, I'm soaked. Doesn't matter, man. Doesn't matter. I'm going to sleep in a warm something tonight. Take a look around at this little creek area. And also, I didn't mean any offense to the Vietnam veterans that might be out there. It was just, you know, just a joke. If you want, go ahead and make fun of, you know, Iraqi veterans. All right, we'll keep going. So, hey, ended up at Shaw's. Just kind of hanging out in the yurt here. And my friend Platinum over here. Ledge is off doing whatever. But they were nice enough to make space for me here in the yurt. And hanging out here for tonight, next couple of days, and then we'll...
tapestries of wet tents.
then we'll push on to the 100-mile wilderness, or the 100-acre woods, as I call it. Yeah, I got to get my tent hung up in the next couple of days here. It's still looking a little funky. Went out to dinner tonight. Ran into Tenacity's here, so ran into her, and she and I had dinner tonight. It was very nice to see her again. Really great person and a very strong hiker. But yeah, it's cool to, here at the end, run into some folks that you've met along the way and that you were kind of hoping you run into again, and it's been a lot of fun. So gonna push off with a big tramley, which I'm not used to. Big tramley into the 100-mile wilderness. So hopefully everything will work out. That's about it. So catch you guys later, and that's it for today.